What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Miz, man, back with another blog. Hey, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. The floor is open for the debate. So look, it's a few things I want to get into real quick. Um, I've been seeing what's been going on with the battle culture, man, as a whole. A lot of good things. A lot of good things, um, and just a few things that I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to, as a part of it, want to figure out exactly what the hell is going on here. So look, shouts out to ARP, shouts out to RBE, URL, King of the Dot. I mean, all the leagues this putting on. You know what I'm saying? All the leagues this putting on. Shouts out to Max Out too. I did a little recap of that. I think I'm gonna double back on that recap after watching a few of them battles back, especially on that A Ward and Rosenberg Raw. I might got that a little different. A little bit closer than on the first watch. But anyway, so let's get into this super fight card, man. Dope card, number one. You know what I'm saying? On paper, dope card, but this thing with Cortez and Ace Amin, I want to talk about this judging system or this whole thing they got going on. For me, I gotta look at the judges. You know what I'm saying, and understand them. Because me personally, until the Ultimate Madness, the first Ultimate Madness that Minnesota Luke judged, I never knew who Minnesota Luke was. I never heard of Minnesota Luke. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm out the loop, whatever. But I go back, watch a little bit of Minnesota Luke just to get a feel for who he is. You know what I'm saying, as a person, or his understanding of battle rap. Should I say? Then I go back. I get a little bit of understanding of Tony Bro. And his understanding of battle rap. And then this whole fan vote thing. We're gonna get into that too, but the way I look at it with Minnesota Luke, I think Minnesota Luke might have called Cortez the winner because of Ace first round, which is weird because to me, Cortez choking the third round was way worse than Ace. But as I feel like through Ace first round, he stumbled through it so much that, that's the way he viewed it, which is on him, but at the end of the day, a person like that judging these battles based on whatever, it don't work. It don't work because, again, it might not be nothing to Ace. It might not be nothing to Cortez, but to the average Joe, losing 5 bands ain't that ain't it, especially on something like that. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it should have been a little difference in that situation, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. It is what it is. They pick Cortez. Shouts out to Cortez. Me personally, I feel like Ace, being that they both choked, I feel like then we need to go into how they choked, the material that did get off in a round, how did they finish the round, like all of that goes into it. And me personally, I got it a debatable battle, and just material, I got an Ace. I feel like Ace took that. I ain't mad at nobody that say Cortez took that, but I feel like on the judging side of things, once you start to the way I look at it is like this: once you put the judging system into a battle, you start to dissect it a little more, like in that first watch. I don't feel like you're gonna be able to break it down in that first watch like that. So I honestly feel like judges deserve to watch the battle back at least one more time. Like in a closed room, where they can dissect this battle on a second watch. However the case, this is what it is, and this is how it came out, and like I said, shouts out to Cortez with that one. But moving along, man, where we at? Let's get into Arsenal and Real Sick. Arsenal and Real Sick, man. Now this battle, I personally feel like this, man. I feel like Real Sick is not just the next up in Jersey. I feel like Real Sick is just next up in battle rap, period. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like he cold, man. His bars, the way he deliver it, his consistency, like all of that factors in, his aggression, it's like a subtle aggression. Then you got Ars, man. Ars, a veteran. I feel like Ars over the last few battles been turning up. I feel like he don't want to leave his legacy on the downslope. And shouts out to Ars for that. I feel like in this battle, Ars did his thing. I personally feel like Ars took it 2-1. I feel like Ars was just showing different levels in this battle. I don't know. This event was weird. Once you get into all the stumbling and all of that, like that part of it. Like let's talk about that part of this whole battle rap culture. This stumbling and everything. Now I seen a blog that the ARP did, and he was talking about this, this stumbling thing, and just how the battlers just may not have enough time to prep, and things like that. At the end of the day, I agree, but at the same time, ARP also did a blog, many blogs, where he's spoken on the fact of battlers saying no. Many people have done blogs. I don't want to just direct this energy to him, but many people have done blogs saying that, battlers could say no, and for the look, for the stage, for the platform, for whatever, they might not be willing to say no. They might not be willing to turn that look down, or turn that opportunity down to get that or to see that, which is cool, but at the end of the day, if like me myself, I write music, I know that I'm not gonna say a fast writer. Like I could put a song together in a day, but I know that I'm not about to overshoot 3-4 songs in a day. I know that my writing process ain't that. So I'm not going to agree to do that, if I know that I'm not going to be able to produce. But at the end of the day, this shit got to stop. It's got to stop, man, because when you put together these Gnome events, these super fight events, these smack birthday card events, whatever you want to call it, and then you got your top artists, who's around, who's battling, who's consistent in the culture, putting out this BS, you know what I'm saying? You got to step back, and you got to readjust and get everybody back in alignment, man. You got to get this machine moving, and if it's not moving correctly, for the benefit of everybody, then you're going to have these problems, once it's just about a certain side of things or a certain, whether it's the money, the look, whatever. Once it gets to that point, you're going to have these kind of issues, and I feel like everybody on the URL side need to really take a step back and readjust the approach to these battlers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like as a whole, because I feel like putting these battlers in position, and on the accountability side, these battlers allowing themselves to be put in position or putting themselves in position to try to produce something they know they ability just won't allow it. I feel like somebody got to do something, I feel like somebody got to say something, and we as the culture need to stand up and make these voices heard, man, and make sure that we are getting these top tier performances from these quote unquote top tier guys, because this stuff can't keep happening like this, man. You know what I'm saying? These dope cars, these dope artists, going up there and they getting these bad looks because of, maybe the prep time or they writing time or, them taking too many battles, whatever, whatever the case may be. I feel like it all need to stop, man. But let's get into, we go flip the switch too, man. Let's get into a little bit of, I know what I want to talk about here. Let's talk about Summer Madness. Now, look, no. Before we get into Summer Madness, let's talk about this Hollow Da Don and Rum Nitty. Now, I've seen this battle. I'm not really sure what happened, but I know that when I was watching the Super Fight card, when they came on and said that Cortez and Ace was going to be on tomorrow or something like that, day 2, whatever. I cut it off, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. And then, I started getting DMs and everything talking about they did the battle, so however the case, I watched the battle. Dope. Rum Nitty, dope. Hollow, dope. This battle, I feel didn't have the right promotion around it. I feel like it wasn't promoted right by Hollow or Rum Nitty. Not to the point that of how the battle turned out. I feel like it was a dope battle. Me personally, I don't know what's up with these angles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody calling it out. If calling out fake angle is the next thing to do in battle rap, I don't know if that's it. But I do know this. With Swamp and T-Top, Swamp started getting to this point where he was talking about how these angles T-Top was bringing up was false. And I hope that they are. For the sake of Swamp career, I hope that they are. Me personally, look, do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm going to just leave that there, man. I'm going to leave that there. I don't really get into all that. But if I look at battle rap like this, all right, it's an art form, number one. You know what I'm saying? It's an art form where you can use your creative mind to put together whatever it is you want to put together. For years, you've been getting these bloggers and these battlers saying on camera, on many cameras, saying, you got this not so street guy, you put him in the culture and you put him up here against me, and now he can say all the type of shit that he wouldn't say on a, if he was to see me in the streets. And to a degree, that's true. That's all the way true. Being that though, you also got to factor in this. Not everybody gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys is just solid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't street. They just ain't that type. You know what I'm saying? But they got a solid background and they do what they do. Like a person like DNA. I feel like DNA, got a solid background. I don't feel like he's street. I don't feel like he's tough. But I feel like if needed, he'll hold his own. I don't feel like he's per se that type of person, even though, for years, that's what he projected. I feel like the creative way that it was presented is what allowed it and what keeps allowing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much about if this angle is true or if this is true or not, if it's not on a public side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like the Math and Kiki situation. Like if it's not a person in the room that says, yeah, that happened, then it's just a who we gonna believe more type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So with the fake angles, I feel like I don't know, man. I don't like it personally. I don't like it, but if you can creatively put it out there like that or tie it into something just over exaggerating a little bit, like, hey man, it is what it is, you know. You know what I'm saying? There's many rappers who've been exposed for ghostwriting and, you know, teams of ghostwriters, and you still listen to their music to today. Although we don't turn to battle rap for the same thing we turn for or turn to the hip hop industry for, it's one and the same, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you look at the caffeine votes, like for instance, these caffeine votes, and everybody going off on the new fans. Look, the question I want to know is it that many more new fans to battle rap than it is to day one fans? Like I personally don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I personally don't feel that at all. You know, I feel like the newer fans may not have an understanding of what went on back then. You know, maybe they haven't seen these battles, and even seeing them battles, it's the whole production of everything leading up to these battles, all the blogs, all the interviews, just like the Hitman and Arsenal. Like it's a cool battle to watch. But if you was in that moment when Ars was putting out all these blogs on Hitman and Hitman putting out all these blogs on Ars, like, and then you see that battle, it's a different beast. You know what I'm saying? It's a different beast to watch. So I understand the new fans, I understand the old fans, I understand everybody. But I look at it like this. How there's a few things. Is it the I don't feel like the fan vote should be a part of anything that got to do with money at all. I don't feel that way. The reason why I don't feel that way is this. If you look at if you look at this Cortez and Ace Amin battle, me personally, I feel like Ace took it 2-1. Debatable battle though. Debatable battle. I feel like Ace took it. And I'm a fan of Court. But at the end of the day, I feel like URL or Caffeine or whomever in charge at these days, I feel like them allowing or Cortez and Ace allow whoever allowed the fan vote to be a part of that, I feel like that whole thing should be out the window. You know, like when it's money on the line, I feel like we need to get those trusted individuals, you know, in there to speak on it. And if we gonna go industry, quote unquote, let's get those people that's in there like the Royce the 5'9s. Let's get people in there like the Lupes, you know, people like I trust Mickey Fax, you know, analogy on these things, you know. So let's get the Luxes out there, you know, people that understands what battle rap is. You know, like I feel like Lux would be a great judge for a battle. The reason why is because Lux been here from the beginning, and I feel like Lux has a firm understanding of bars, performance, just all around what creates a battle rapper in those rings or in those events and those moments. You know, I feel like we need to switch it up, and I don't know. Me personally, I just don't like it, man. Like I don't like it. Like if it was up to me, I wouldn't have no fan vote on my battle for bread on the line. It's not happening. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But look, URL. No. Let's get into ARP for a little bit. Pause. Pause that. But ARP, look, man, there's a lot that y'all have brought to the culture that nobody can take from y'all. there's a lot that y'all have produced and are still producing that is ARP stamped, it's RBE stamped. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want, because I've been seeing your blogs, man, and I don't want you to get caught up in the storm that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get caught up in that, man, and just stay focused on what you're doing over there, you know, because it's working. You know, it's working 100%. Now, I ain't gonna say that I don't like these moves I'm seeing on a business competition level. I do. But don't get caught up in the BS, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in the BS. Now, look, I'm going to be dropping more blogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be dropping more content, more consistent content. With me, man, you know, when I'm not in the right mind space, you know, I don't really want to do it, you know. But at the end of the day, I know that you got to push yourself, you know. You got to push yourself, man, even when you don't feel like it. But my last message to the battle rap community is this. It came from nothing. Like, I remember being first attuned to battle rap. I think the first battle I might have seen was this dude named Swan from the D. Now, when I first seen it, it was like nothing I've ever seen before. I remember it used to come on, I believe, HBO. I used to be up late night watching it. Couldn't believe this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I started watching what it is today. And I think one of the first battles I seen was Big Cannon versus Young Cannon. Blew my mind. Like, I couldn't believe that people was constructing stuff like that. So I'm saying, this is all this is our culture. And the stuff that's not needed in it, we need to make sure it's not in it. You know what I'm saying? And the things that need to be implemented into our culture, we need to make sure those things are in it for the greater benefit of these platforms, these battle rappers, whomever, you know what I'm saying? So that we can together grow, because I like the direction where it's going on the growing side of it. But like all this little BS on the back end, it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. You know, put those guys smack. Put those guys that you know can do it. The DNAs, you know, the Charlie Clipses, the whomever can put it together. Put them out there, man. Put them out there. But look, it's your boy Miz, man. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. The floor is open for the debate.